Okay, I'm at the entrance to Mitre Tight Hall Cave. There's some fun nooks and crannies in this cave. Like, look at this. You could climb down here like 20 feet, but there's no point. Nothing down there. Same thing out here. You could crawl underneath there, but there's seriously no point. So, anyway, let's see if I can get back down the way I came up. Be funny if I got myself stuck up here. Alright. But before I try to get down, I want to see if there's a good view over here. Yeah, the thing is, where I am, there's big gaps between the rocks. So if you're not careful, you could fall down between the rocks. So it's a bit dangerous. The good news is there's no ice up here. The cave's pretty warm, definitely above freezing. Yeah, right now. Which is weird because it has two entrances, but one of them is really small. It's not that much airflow. Okay, so now I'm standing on a platform. Down there is the actual trail. But before I go down there, let me come over here. Wow, look at this cool hole in the ceiling, or wall. What do you call that? See if I can climb down here without getting myself hurt or stuck. But yeah, if for some reason you wanted to, you could climb back underneath those rocks. It's not even a dead end. You could go over there and back up on the other side of the rocks. So if you have very brave, same thing, you go underneath these rocks really far, but it's not really go anywhere. Look up there, small tiny passage. Okay, hang on. For some reason my gimbal's being stupid. Hang on. Let me turn it back on. There we go. Yeah, I don't know why I wasn't trying to hold level. See which axis is being cranky. Weird, it's acting like one of the axes is stuck, but it's not stuck. I don't know why it's doing that. So you see, the tube is mostly big, like, 10-foot tall ceilings, 30 feet wide. Got a nice little trail right through the middle here. Notice how tall the ceiling is here. Pretty dang wide. Notice here it's really wide, like 50 feet wide or more. At least 15-foot high ceilings in some places. Over there it's like 25-foot ceiling. Crazy. And no, I'm not going to switch to meters. I'm sure you can convert it as well as I can. Now here's where it gets fun. The tube splits here, so you can go up there, but it's a little bit difficult. And that's basically a pillar, or you can go over here. But what's also interesting, look at the floor. There's a big old puddle. It's one of the largest puddles I've seen in a cave. Oops, there's a puddle here on the trail too. I'm gonna keep turning left to go counter or clockwise. But you notice you can go up there and you can go up there. it all connects. It's basically a pair of side-by-side tubes with multiple connections between them. But I'm not going to worry about that just yet. Yeah, so there's that pillar I was telling you about. This is the way I just came. There's an easy way to walk up there. An easier way to walk through here, which will explain why the trail goes this way. I don't know if you can see yet, but there's a ladder ahead. Also, look at this. There's a way up there. In fact, that's the way I'm going to go on the way back. So these trails were put in to make your life easier. If you want to go up on the next level, you can't actually go left here and just zigzag up in between rocks. Or you could take the stairs. Of course, good luck getting up here. Wow, look how rough the ceiling is up there. That's impressive. Nice. All right, I'm going to go ahead and stay on the trail. See, it doesn't really go anywhere. It just goes around this big rock to the left. And the stairs go around this big rock to the right. So, same song, second verse, same as the first. So this is the official way out. This is the main west entrance to, shoot, I can't think of the name of the cave. Anyway, wherever I am. There's a way to climb up there, but it's pretty much a dead end. It gets harder and harder. It's pretty wet, so I'm not going to do it right now. So there's the stairs back down to the lower level. So, I guess I'll stay in the upper level. Notice there's a way up there. I don't want to climb up there by myself right now. Maybe if I come back when it's drier, go up there. Oops, hang on. I'm walking along this ledge. I have to be super careful. Oh, there's that red writing. Was it said J-E something S-T? Gerald? Jebson Gerald? Okay, clear as mud. So how do you like this? Here's the main tube to the right. There's a big old rock ahead I could climb on top of. But I'm scared. So you notice, this is the way through. I wasn't really planning on doing any crawling, but this one is short and it's easy. There's a cool nest up there. Ooh, ah. So here's a nice view back towards the stairs. And there's a, what's it called? Kind of a side passage that doesn't go anywhere. All right, I'm going to climb down here. Crawl somewhat quietly and carefully. There. See, even I can do it. So that's where I just cloud through. A little bit claustrophobic, but you know, it's a nice smooth floor, really wide, lots of maneuvering room, and it's not sloped. It's flat and level, so pretty easy. So now I'm on a upper tube, parallel to the main tube. It's going to reconnect soon. very soon. Nice big room up here. Notice all the color there. Wow. It's funny. Caves are an example. Something could be both ugly and beautiful at the same time. So I'm at a basically 5-way intersection. There's the easy way down there. There's a crawl down there. It's definitely a crawl through there. And that's the way I crawled through. So this over here connects to the next tube, South Labyrinth, but it's too small for people officially. I'm not gonna try it. Yeah, that looks way too hard. I don't remember if I've ever done it or not. I probably tried it at least once back when I was younger and skinnier, and I was here on a dry day, so there's a moisture all over the floor. I don't know why, but look at all that white stuff on the floor. So there's a way to crawl through there, but instead of crawling through there, I'm just gonna go ahead and walk down. Change the scenery. See, if I did the crawl, I'd just be up there. So, not a big difference. I already went up there when I shot my landscape video, so if you want to know what it looks like up there, watch the landscape version of my video. Gonna look at this little pond from a couple of different angles, just because it's kind of rare. Guarantee if you come back in the summer, it ain't gonna look like this. Huh. Interesting indeed. All right. So here's where I came in. On the right, I went up on that breakdown pile, look around. It's nice and wide up there, but it's still a bit difficult to get through. But I'm just gonna go ahead. Plus there's snow blocking the entrance. The main thing is it's a bit treacherous up over those rocks. They're big enough you can fall in between the rocks. So you have to be really careful. Over here, you just have to watch your head. Don't touch the ice formations. But other than that, it's not that hard. There's not that much ice in this cave for some reason. Not sure why not. Alright, there we are. Now I forgot the name of this cave. Alright, well, whatever cave that was. Oh, balcony chamber cave, that's it. I don't know, whatever. Anyway, there's the cave, the end.